How does manifestation really work? And by the way, I want to have more money and the perfect partner.
Yay! Oh, I love that question. So manifestation in the way we understand it, like something in the external world is manifested because we internally wanted it so much. It's always the cherry on top. It's almost like as long as manifestation in this definition is important to you, it even shouldn't fully work because it would distract you from the truly juicy part of the adventure anyway. It's like, oh, I manifest my perfect life partner, I manifest enough money. Honestly, what will I do next? I will become lazy. So this thing around, yay, I manifested something and it worked perfectly. I don't envy those cases. I don't envy those people because it's highly like it's very likely that we are really on point with our energy and our intention, etc., and our subconscious mind, as long as we truly go for something. And then when we are fulfilled or satisfied, we fall asleep again. So manifestation, it's a little bit like a synchronicity. It's something that is reflected in the outer world back to us about something that we mostly up subconsciously have figured out internally. And this internal superpowers, these are the very important ingredients when it comes to our freedom or our aliveness. So fully focus on your internal system is the best advice that I can give, so to speak. And mm, I totally understand, especially when it comes to the perfect life partner or more than enough money, that these are external circumstances that are important and they can feel important. However, if they feel too important, like my happiness is dependent on them, my sense of freedom, of worthiness is dependent on them, again, it's not smart from life to present those presents too early to you because it's then it almost strengthens your inner idea that you are dependent, that you are a victim of circumstances, that you are truly, that you need certain things in order to thrive. So manifestation works mainly, or it works like always, unfortunately, in in terms that I would call negative manifestation. The more you collapse in a certain area of your life, the more you you numb yourself out, the more you suppress certain energies of your body, of your psyche, of your experience, just certain layers in your existence where you tend to shy away from, where you tend to look away from. Those aspects always come as something like you suppress them internally and they are the even bigger in the external world. It's almost like the more you make something invisible for yourself internally, the more it becomes more visible, hyper visible for everybody and for yourself in the outer world. And it's not necessary to say it, but in the uncomfortable way. So my highway to manifesting things that I desire is almost like I want to go there, so I fully focus there. What did I do in order to numb myself out for certain topics, certain issues, certain experiences? It comes down to a very focused form of shadow work or of really trying to reanimate myself and reawaken my tissues, reawaken my energies, so that eventually there is nothing that can come up in this universe that truly knocks me out. And when I'm that transparent, when I'm that receptive to just everything that can come up, not in a way of it's easy for me to deal with it, not at all, but it won't knock me out. I won't collapse. I won't freak out. I won't, just faint. I will stay. However, I will stay in my body. The more I can manage this, the more our subconscious resistances, hindrances, and fears when it comes to truly open up for more ecstaticness, for more fulfillment, etc., they just fade away. So the only thing that I would do in terms of manifesting something in the external world, where I could say I go directly towards it, is not I go directly to the best partner, I go directly to more money, but I spend more time in ecstasy. I spend more time in ecstaticness, because one part or one symptom of us being so numbed out for so many parts of our existence, one of those symptoms is we are highly unfamiliar with ecstaticness, and we are not born that way. We are born like being very comfortable with ecstaticness, very comfortable with whole body experience of bliss and energy and aliveness and life force. So it took a while for us to shrink in our energetic capacity. And now it takes a while to train that, but we can train it. And the more I'm familiar with my ecstasy, the more I'm okay with it, the more I enjoy it, etc., the more it becomes this playful, open space of just, oh my God, this is a magic world and I'm a magic being. And then this whole thing of manifestation, it's not a one in a lifetime event. I manifested you and this is the best day in my life. But it's almost like, yeah, of course, that's the structure of the universe. And like for me personally, I had phases again and again where I was very fascinated about our capacity, our capability of manifesting things. And I still think it's super, super interesting and just one more proof of how strong and powerful we are. But for example, nowadays, or in this current phase in my life, I'm not so hungry for manifestation, not trying to manifest something, and not so hungry for, yeah, I don't need a proof for that to happen. It's the whole adrenaline is somehow not, for me, it's not there. So I'm not sharing that in terms of everybody should deal with manifestation as an option, like me, not at all. But I also don't want to buy in or feed into this collective, this spectacular thing of manifestation. Oh my God, let's manifest something. Like, why? Why? Maybe it's way more adventurous and way more blissful to truly sink into how rich this moment is, how ecstatic this breath is. So there is like, we can sell people everything that we put the label manifestation on top of it. And that's, to me, it perpetuates the story of us being completely dissatisfied and starving on an energetic level. And I don't want to make money with clients who have to be starving in order for me to sell them something. So to me, it's I feel cautious with this glamorization of manifestation. It's powerful, it's possible, it's deep, yes, it's adventurous, but it's also none of that. And that's also important.
Thank you for checking out this video. Honestly, this is just the beginning, because my work is about transferring individual healing tools to the collective nervous system. And if you're curious about those events, I host free, totally free online events once a month approximately, and you are very welcome to join us. You are very welcome to feed the collective process by adding your individual power, your individual time, your individual resources to it. If you are curious, check out the link below this video, and thank you for your generosity contributing to this global process.